Hi, welcome to the Giant Fish. Today, we are still wading through juicers, trying to find one that will juice what we needed to juice without exasperating your life and destroying your energy. This one is the Breville juicer. We bought this juicer at Bed Bath & Beyond. It has many parts. And Jed said his juicer was better than the Omega. So let's just see if this juicer is better than the Omega. Remember the Omega juicer review? I do. I have a couple Omegas. And this is the Breville. And the reason why Jed thought this juicer was so much better was because it was made out of stainless steel. So let's just check it out. Here we go. Here's the parts that come with it. This shouldn't be too hard to do. Stainless steel. Steel. Stainless. Here's the cap. This is nice because it's made out of metal. Here's the catch basin. And then we'll just put a quart jar. Oh my god. Does the juicing industry have something against quart jars? Seeing they make this thing blast out juice as fast as possible, made out of stainless steel. Don't you think they could have just made it a little bit better for a quart jar? No, they came up with this answer. They made their own plastic container. That way you can juice through all that stainless steel into plastic. Yes, that's what we're looking for. Okay, let's see what this baby can do. You just stay right there, quart jar. And this has 2 speeds, which is different than the Mega Big Mouth. But this is also more than double the price. It's $350 instead of like $150. So we got this on low. Let's jack this baby up to high. We're going to juice the same things that we juiced with the Big Mouth. Here's a cucumber. Wow. Celery. More celery. Kale. Celery. More kale. Carrot. More carrot. More celery. Let's just jam this baby. How about some more kale? This thing is working pretty good. Ginger. Ginger will mess up anything. Carrot club. Don't be concerned. Throw some apple in there. Again, like the Big Mouth, this is really nice. They can just stick chunks of stuff in there. Celery. More kale and celery. More celery. And more celery. This seems like it's going through a lot more produce than the Big Mouth. Almost there, man. takes a while to wind down. Oh, it's on low, so be careful. Maybe it never shuts off, it just keeps running forever. It doesn't shut off. I'm just kidding. Okay, there it goes. So, let's try it. Let's see how much juice we have in here. Oh, there's hardly any pulp in it. So that's huge. That's a big difference between Big Mouth. Is it $200 more than the Big Mouth? We're gonna have to keep looking for a juicer. But let's see what we got for. We have almost zero pulp, so that's great. Like I said, it's such a pain to try and pour all this juice through strainers to get the pulp out. Yes, you can drink the pulp, but a lot of people have problems with that, with swallowing all that pulp. And it's most people that are juicing are trying to improve their health or are trying to repair their health. So that's why we said that about the pulp. This is a really fine juice. I'm blown away by how fast it juiced all that material, and there's no pulp in this, and it's great. Thank you for watching The Giant Fish. We're going to do another review next week, and stay tuned. Okay, let me show you something. Okay, this is how the kale is coming out. So it's really just chopped. It's not juicing the kale. So I called the place where I purchased this, and I said, you know, this juicer does not juice kale. And they said, oh yeah, you need a masticating juicer. So I brought a masticating juicer. This is a masticating juicer. And we're gonna take the kale out of this juicer. It comes with little plastic containers. And we're gonna see how much we get out of this kale. So masticating juicer is a completely different unit than this. They're suggesting that maybe you won't be fat, sick, and nearly dead, because that's what they promo with this juicer. That you won't be fat, sick, and nearly dead if you just juice fruit. But so look at this kale. This kale is just chopped. It's a lot like what a Norwalk juicer does. I'm going to load it with all that kale that this thing spit out, just to see how much juice we get. Remember, I'm just taking the shards from the Breville and sticking them in this Omega masticating juicer. That's a lot of juice. That's a lot of kale juice that I wish I had. Kale isn't cheap, unless you're growing it. It's probably not that cheap, if you do grow it. Oh. That's the thing about this masticating juicer, it just stole my celery plunger. So I'm just taking the shards from the Breville and sticking them back in the Omega, and look how much I'm getting. God, I hope they don't think that we have to buy $700 worth of multiple juicers to pull this off. I tell you, I've never had it this easy juicing in this juicer, in the masticating juicer, like I have with this shredded up kale. Amazing. This is really cool. I wanted to do this. I'm glad that this is working out like this. I thought it would. Too funny. Okay. There we go. So, how much is that? It's a lot. It is, put this back in. So, that's how much juice that we got out of the Breville shards after we juiced. So yeah, it's fast. But do you want to throw this much potential nutrition away? I don't think so. We're going to talk more about juicers. Stay tuned. Thank you for tuning in to The Giant Fish.